You want to lose a woman? Treat her good. Have a job. Take care of her. Tell her you love her. Tell her you respect her. Tell her I want to be with you. Tell her I want a family with you. Tell her you the only one I want, and you'll lose that motherfucker quick. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to lose her, listen, you can cheat on her, she'll stay with you. Beat her, she'll stay with you. You can lie, all that toxic shit, they love that motherfucker. But if you want to lose her, just be loyal to her.
Yeah.
Just show her some respect. Just say, look, I miss you. I want to marry you. I want to take care of you. That motherfucker will run for the hills. I don't want no good man. They're not taught and raised for someone to treat them right and to take care of them. They're not used to that shit. If any motherfucker mentally abusing them, verbally abusing them, or physically abusing them, they don't want you. So if you want to lose your woman, just treat her good.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
All right. Welcome to Grown Men Talking Incorporated. We have a real fiery conversation going on today. So, hey, let's get into it. Share. If you enjoy the guys, please subscribe and like. Put those purple hearts up in that comment. And next week, they will be returning with Generational Disruptive Path. What have happened down the line with our children to where they're going into businesses and destroying properties? Join in with them next week and talk about it. And tune in tomorrow to the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour as the whole family comes live in family fun and bonding. Hey, you know you're in the comment area. You can entwine with us, comment. You know the answers. Let's get at it. And also, don't forget, time is clicking. We're not down to months no more. We are down to days. March 30th is the deadline. But we do emphasize that please don't cram the judges like that. Try to go ahead and get them in so the judges can go over each one thoroughly and, real slowly so they can make the right decision on the chosen one. Remember, we have no losers. We all winners. It's just chosen ones. So if you're a poet and you know it, get before that camera rolling up and get to spitting your stuff. You never know. You might be 2026 Powerful Poet of the Year. And now we're going to hand it over to our host, Dwight.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grown Men Talking. I am your host, Dwight, and I hope you're having a great Friday and a happy weekend coming up. So we have a very interesting show tonight. It is something that we need to be talking about. And I can't wait to get into it, okay? So without further ado, I believe I heard Mac while I was back in the back. So Mac, if you're on the show, come on in and say hello to everybody.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Let's get this one here. Hey, I almost choked on my drink when I listened to what he said. I said, oh.
Yeah, me and you both. Yeah, and let's also have Queen. Queen, come on in and say hello.
Let's do it.
Brother Dad will be joining us shortly, a little bit later. I just want to say, Matt, since you all ready to go, I'm gonna start with you first.
Yeah.
What do you think about that video?
You know something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's correct on a lot of women, but not all women, because I've seen some women that ain't going for that. But I have seen an alarming amount of women that he's absolutely correct on. I can't put it no other way. I don't even need to repeat nothing he said because you heard it for yourself, and he's correct. I'm with him.
I agree with you 100%, my brother. Queen, I mean, you're a woman, and how do you feel about that? How do you feel when the man said that most women, not all, I want to get that correct because I don't want nobody coming looking for me.
Absolutely.
Love it. And if you're a good guy, like I said, they're run to the hill. So just give me a little taste what your love about it is.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, y'all. I had to turn my mic on.
Hey.
So, yeah, I actually got a chance to watch the video, and I kind of like agree with Mac and the video. I think I was talking to somebody the other day, and somebody was like, girl, this man is just too nice. I'm like, well, what's wrong with that? She was like, I can't do that. He just give me everything I want, and I want to be spoiled, but dag. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you don't want him here. Pass him my way, I take him. I'm like, why? I don't understand why women get what they ask for, but then it becomes too much for them in the long run. Who wants to throw away a good man? I mean, I wouldn't. Hell, I want one. Where he at?
Hey. Banana cream pie. Y'all better slow down. I keep telling y'all.
I know, but this I want to know now, Queen. How long has she been dating this dude?
Not actually. It's funny part because it's actually not very long. It's like when they first like started dating and mess around and stuff like that. He took her out to eat. He paid for everything, treated her good, opened up doors, and she's like, "Girl, I can't do that. I'm used to, these roughneck dudes." I'm like, why would you want somebody that treats you bad? I mean,
banana cream pie.
Girl, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but I was like, that's just dead wrong. Why would you? And then you get with the man that do you wrong. Now you complaining, oh, he don't treat me right. Oh, he beating me. Oh, he doing this.
Queen, that means she loves him. See, you're getting mixed up now. That means when a man do that to the woman that doesn't want a nice guy, when the man go upside her head and disrespect her, well, from my take with some women, they love that. That means love. That means they got a connection. She's not bored because nice guys, I guess they too boring because, like I said, I've been on this planet many moons, and I have seen it on both sides, and I've seen some women that, just like Queen said, that have a man that pay their bills, do things for him, give them nice massages, just a nice guy. And some women say he's nice, but I need something else. I don't know. It's just, I just don't understand it. But then a guy talking around calling the B word, batting them around, and they love it. And just like the guy said in the video, they can even cheat on the women for 3 times, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and they'll still stay with this guy. I think we need to study this for real because Can I
cut in line a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go
See, I'm an entrepreneur YouTuber. I say I'm an entrepreneur YouTuber. I studies this type of stuff. I studies this type of stuff 7 days a week. Ain't nothing about this you can't tell, right? So one thing that I figured out that rings true is when you dealing with certain types of women that like that toxic behavior, they only like that toxic behavior because when they get with the good guy that ain't gonna indulge them in that, then that forces them to become a better person. And see, who is so subject to be willing to run and change? Except for the person that's looking for change. Now, if you ain't looking for change, you comfortable with where you at, then what you comfortable with is people kicking in your doors, going to jail, busting out windows, slashing tires, calling the police. That's what you like. And you comfortable with that.
Matt, let me ask you this, Matt. Because since you're a DJ, can it be because now the music, this rap music they play, when they call them B's and H's and all this other stuff, do you think that has something to do with it? Some of it is some of this music they putting out there today.
No, sir. What that music does is call all them women to the front line. Brother Dez is in the building. But what I was saying is that music just calls the women to the front line that adhere to that. Because you can't get no woman that ain't on that path to walk that path and say, okay, yeah, we go trick dudes to the hotel and we gonna drug them up and we go rob them. Women that's real women ain't even thinking like that. So
Mr. Britton that's in the house as well. He has joined in from work.
Mr. B in the building.
I can't even get out the parking lot. Mac was probably so strong, I couldn't even move. I'm still in the parking lot at work. You know?
I'm just telling them what it is, Mr. B. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear none of that corn that was being popped. I ain't want to miss one kernel.
Okay, well, I know I apologize. I'm glad. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Hope y'all going good. I know I'm running late, but I did see the video though. I did see the video, and I will have to agree with him because I was that guy that treated that woman with the utmost respect, introduced her to things that she never seen before, and she just didn't know how to accept it because at that time that's not where her mind frame was. She was still in her hot girl phase.
Right.
Hot girl summer.
Not the hot girl phase.
I mean, I'm if you take the T off, that.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Take the T off hot. Take the T off hot.
Now, Mr. Britton, did you get a chance to see that video?
No, but I can tell you now the way the conversation going. What's your question to me then? What would be your question?
But you got women out here that are bored with nice guys, but they love the bad men, the men that call them dudes, the men that slap them around. They feel more attracted to those type of dudes than the dudes that kind of put out a chair, give them roses and things like that. They prefer, not all women, but some prefer the bad dudes. As MC Light says, you need a roughneck. So they kind of looking towards those dudes.
Well, what's the night? Friday?
Yeah.
So that means that's, I got to be honest, right?
Go ahead.
I wasn't ish. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't ish. Did I have that courtesy and politeness? Yeah, I was taught that. And did I utilize it? Yeah. But I gotta be honest when I tell you that everything I did was for a means to an end. I thought I was player. I thought I was player from the Himalaya. I really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna fake the funk. I love basketball. I loved acting and all that stuff I used to do early on. And and I tried to have myself. I've been told I'm a perfect gentleman, but being honest, you know what I'm saying? At this age, shoot, I'm probably getting now what I was given.
Now, Mr. B, I'm gonna say this: we all have daughters, right?
Right. Now, I got a gob of them.
Now, what if your daughter bought it? Let's just say your daughter bought a man, and the man put out the chair. He's treating her nice. He's doing all that type of things, and then she like, but Dad, I don't like him. He's too nice. But your daughter bring another dude in, and he's being like, B, go over there and get me something to eat. B, shut the hell up. Don't you see me talking to your daddy? Huh? So,
well, Dwight,
how would you feel about that?
Dwight, ain't no feeling shit. I ain't no death row. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no feeling.
That part.
They know already. That's people where I live at, they know. I whooped one chump so bad, I whooped him out of my house, down the street, into the police station, kept whooping him in the police station.
Oh, damn. Not that.
You got both of us. You got both of us.
You know what I mean? I wasn't even tripping. I was like, okay, I'm going to give him what he got coming. And then I get in there and the police went to school with me. They was like, Pete, we got it. Don't worry about it. Go on, man.
Mr. B, now remember now, she's in love with the bad dude. She don't want that good dude that was putting
she wasn't in love with him no more after I got through. I ain't even going to fake the funk. She wasn't in love with him no more. She knew he was soft as doctor's cotton. She knew that he wasn't the one. My daughter's got we got a motto in my house. I don't care what. Don't bring me home.
Because it ain't big enough for two of us. It ain't big enough for two of us.
Yeah, it's gonna be some trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I take a shot to that.
If he putting down game, if he think he this, if he was halfway slick, don't bring him home because talking about you remind me of my daddy, because that's gonna be a short relationship.
Man, I know that now. Queen, you have a daughter. Now, what if she about to do home like that said, very disrespectful and but that's who she wants. She don't want the good guy that's, treating her like a queen and doing what she's supposed to, but she basically wants that dude that brings excitement. Those dudes that bring excitement, they're not boring. They doing stuff all the time. So how you feel about that?
First of all, she want me to bring no dude in the house. Me, I don't like people.
Uh-oh.
I'm just starting to like people. I don't like people. So first of all, the moment he came through the door being disrespectful, I would have politely pushed him right on back out the door and closed the door in his face. No, you're not bringing that. You want to entertain that? You entertain that outside my door, not inside my door.
No. Brother Des, you have a daughter now. How would you handle something like that?
Well, first of all, I want to say shout out to my baby girl. She will be 24 tomorrow. It is her birthday tomorrow. But if she was to bring somebody home like that, I understand where Mr. Britton's coming from. Because I'm going, first of all, I'm going to ask him who the hell he talking to. Do we got a mouse in his pocket? He must you got a little puppy over there somewhere. Because you're not gonna talk to my daughter like that. So I can understand where Mr. Britton is coming from, and I don't care how much she like it. And they say the ones that you hate the most, that's the one that your child is gonna cling to. Well, I guess we would just end up having an estranged relationship because I wouldn't have nothing to do with it.
I'd be getting that ass every day.
When he start going upside your head, don't call me talking about daddy. No. You knew what you signed up for. I tried to tell you.
Yeah. Now, Mr. Mac, same question about your daughter.
Well, my daughter's been told all their life and been showed all their life. So, if you want to play the stupid game, you can definitely get the stupid prize. In other words, I'm not doing nothing to nobody because you know what cloth you cut from. And here you is over there in the other fabric section trying to see what's going on with that. Listen, we didn't bring you up as polyester.
Right.
We brought you up as silk. So if you out here playing in the polyester, then guess what? Go ahead, be over there with the polyester. It's okay.
I know
that's fine, but don't bring that over here. We don't mix linens. The Bible told me you're not supposed to mix linens.
He said the poly and the ester. He said the poly and the ester. The fake fabric. We don't deal with that fake fabric. But I know that's right. I know that's right.
Hey, we do not mix linens, not at all.
Not that part. And look, I'm with y'all because I have a daughter 24, and look, if she bought some dude like that, I wouldn't even say nothing. I would just kind of grab him by his damn pants and kind of kick his ass out the house. Now, I can't force a grown woman to date who she want to date, but that's just let her show her that I can play that mess. I bought you a better than that. I don't know what that is you bought, but I just did your ass a favor. For real.
A couple of them for free.
That part, because I'll be damn capital D.
And it ain't really on what you say these days, because what you say may mean one thing, but it's your actions to me. So if I see you doing the multiple of things that I don't agree with, you got to go, homie.
Oh,
You
that's
got to go.
sure. For sure. Oh, I hear a little music in the background. So y'all know what that means. The phone has really open. So if y'all want to call, if some of y'all phone hit, if y'all want to talk about it, get here. The phone line's really open. We'll be right back.
She said, run as fast as you can.
Hey!
I would go for a bad boy because they're fun, they're exciting, they make my life a little bit more entertaining. As much as I should go for the right nigga, I'm always gonna go for the wrong nigga. But it doesn't mean that.
You heard it out her own mouth. She knows that she should pick the right guy, but she's picking the wrong guy every time. The wrong guy is more fun, more exciting to a lot of women. The good guy is boring, is bland, is lame to a lot of women. A lot of women will get in a relationship with a good guy and cheat with the toxic guy, with the bad guy, with the wrong guy. Every time. A lot of women love to scream to the rooftop that they're so mature when they're not. There's 40, 50-year-old women at my job right now beefing with 20-year-old young ladies. Maturity level on the floor. A lot of women just know how to talk good and know how to play mind games. They know the right buttons to push to make you feel like they actually want you when they don't. You got to be able to see through the bullshit. You heard her. She's picking the wrong guy every time. You put her in the room with the right guy who's been at a job for 10 years, who's the CEO, and then you put another guy, oh, he got 5 kids, 5 baby mamas, 3 felonies. He's out on the run right now. Oh, give me him. He's excited. That's who they're picking, the wrong guy every time. You heard it.
All right. Everybody over there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble for tuning in live with us. We see ya. Also, make sure you tune in next Friday as the Grown Man Talking Incorporated comes to you live again with Generational Disruptive Path. The children that corrupt businesses or just go off into businesses. Hey, we got to get to the root of this. We got to find out what's going on and why the generation is getting so bad. Also, tomorrow, same time, same place, family game day. Hey, come on in and bond with us.
Mr. P said, hell no.
I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, you is. Also, if you're a poet and you know it, we waiting on those videos to come in. Come on. Don't crush these judges. March 30th is the deadline. We are not up on months no more. We're on days. If you're a poet and you know it, hey, get those videos running. Send them over to myself, Spicy Gray, or Dwight Robinson so we can send them over to the judges. Please, we do encourage y'all not to plan the judge's time. Let them be able to take their time. Now, over to Dwight.
Please, for all those people out there that's in the contest, the time is running out. Get them in. Now, I just want to say this. I'm going to start with Queen because this young man made a lot of sense in that video. I agree with that man 100%. Now, Queen, I need to ask you, is she still there? I think we lost Queen, so I can't answer.
She be back.
Well,
She be back.
This is Spicy. I want to ask you this because I want to say this. Spicy, do some women, not all, do they think maybe being with a bad boy, the sex is better than maybe being with a guy that the sex might not be so good?
Well, as a grown man, I'm looking back on the younger girl of myself. I've been in that situation, and there is a deep attraction towards that way. The way of a good guy, you can miss out that way.
Right.
But my thing is with the bad guy, it's just the fact of the thrill and drilling in, if you feel protected and secure. But with the good guy, they do find it boring because they're not accustomed to that type of atmosphere from a man that is good for them.
Right. I was going to, yeah. I'm glad you kind of put that out there. Now, since Queen, I'm going to ask her the same question. Now, Queen, I want to ask you, do some women choose the bad guys, the one that call them names, disrespect? Do they sometimes choose them because they think the sex is going to be better than with somebody that's a too good shooter?
Wow.
Well,
You know that's a yes. Go say it. You tell on yourself. Come on.
Look, tell the truth and shame the devil now. Do some of these women be thinking I know it's easy.
My God.
I ain't gonna lie. I was a bad boy and that thing was proper. They knew it. They knew. Look, I was a basketball player, street player, and I was slanging. I was putting down thing. I ain't even gonna lie. I had
Stangalangin. Hey, that's what happened, Mr. B. You was stangalangin.
Hey, niggas, I had all them sisters that I used to listen to tell me about the sex game. So,
listen here. Look.
Okay, so
You gotta look at it. You know, when you look at a rough guy, you're looking at a guy that brings it real hard. And he's not looking at satisfying you. He's not looking at your thrill and all that. But versus a good guy, he's trying to be gentle. He's trying to be careful. He's
Y'all want that thug life.
They want that dangalanger.
But you know what? I gotta say is you're kind of right though, but for some strange reason, like no good dudes. I've always said that. For some strange reason, all the no good dudes, the broke ass dudes, all them got that good ass thing-a-lang. But I mean, like
Hold on.
Yeah, right. But they don't read your body. The thing with the good guy is like he follows you. He follows your body. He reads your body. He knows how to touch you. But some of us is like that thug love. They like that, that bang, 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 bang type of thing, And the really good man.
That has never changed. Look, I don't care what nobody say. Look, I don't care what nobody say. Women have loved that from the beginning of my days till right now, currently. Their age ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all want somebody to knock y'all head between the refrigerator and the stove, knock that bonnet crooked, and get the floor wet. That's what y'all be wanting.
That's right.
That's what they be wanting.
Hey, y'all want a whole bunch.
When you're younger and you're into that type of guy, you know the guys then are destructive, but the guys now when they grow up.
Well, I guess I'm destructive then.
So let me say this then.
Call me what you want to.
Can I say this? Can I say this on that trip? You know what I'm saying? Like I had a whole bunch of sisters, so I didn't go in there just one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? They gave me boss game. They gave me game. They gave me game off the top. So I knew when to bring it. I used to bring that action. Bring that action.
Listen.
And then I sued that I bring part 2 of the game, the love, the caress, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Here. I was doing things that black men that they say was unheard of for black men. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look here. Look here.
What I mean?
Look
I
here.
got a cold head game, but I mean,
look here.
Saying,
Listen here.
But,
listen here. I had my PhD.
You said he got a PhD.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I did it, I got my thing off, I pounded, and then I made love, and I caressed, and I held it, and I go back with you.
When y'all was done,
Look, I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't gonna stunt with you. In that department, nothing has changed. I'm sorry. I'm not changing that. I'm going to ruin your day if you keep playing with me. I got you. I ain't even here to brag about it, nothing. Because I know that's what you want. I know you don't want no little, you don't want no, oh my God, this is the greatest. Oh no, yes, oh honey. No. You want me to put on DMX.
I have to disagree because I'm gonna tell you, when I say when you're a younger woman, a woman knows a woman's body in her mind. When you are a little girl, you don't know what really you expect out of that and what is the purpose behind it. the thing about it is, like when I say destruction at the beginning, the boys back then are looking for destruction. Now the grown man look for reconstruction, meaning that he's looking in to make you feel better, make you have something that you never had before. Now,
I'm a tear down and build it back up. What you talking about?
But when when you come into your woman days, it's like immaturity and realizing what it's really about. It's not all about sex. When you really try to make love, you know that guy's bringing it to you to where he's trying to please you, make love to you. You know, even if it's just to your mind, it's no longer that old boy thoughts no more. It's just like they say, when you're a boy, you play with Tonka trucks. When you're a grown man, you put those Tonka trucks away. So
I still got Tonka trucks. I put them away, but I still got them.
I was finna say that they still got these grown men still running around here with Tonka toys. They ain't learned
See,
yet.
my thing though is that when women find a good man that can give it to them like a thug,
right?
They still have an issue with that because.
Of course.
A good dude.
Of course. See, I was the dude that was in the streets that came back to the crib. You see what I'm saying? But, even though I changed my mentality and things of that nature, but I still have that mentality of other things. So it can go either way, whichever way you like it. But my thing is, I know you don't want the dude that's, what you like, honey? Can I feed you strawberries? And no, I'm not finna. No, I'm not finna do that. I'm not gonna do it.
I'll tell you right now. I don't know what I don't.
That Mac dealt with.
I don't.
He had, but my thing is, it's the mind. Like Jennifer, Dr. Gilbert said, it's the mindset, and that's what it has to do with. When you deal with,
yes, it's definitely the mindset.
But see, my thing is, how do you know that's what she wants all the time? Do you have that conversation and ask her? Well,
of course.
What do you want? What do you need? How you feel?
Why do you think I said? Why do you think I said I'm the dude that was outside that came back home?
Mm-hmm. But you know what?
The women that you attracted.
It's not women. Men do this too. Men get women that do them wrong, and they stand there because the sex is good.
Oh, that's a simp. I'm sorry, he's simple.
I don't get that now. I know because this is switching around. You do have some dudes that a woman can run over them, call them all kinds of names, and those brothers tell you, "I know she's doing me wrong, but it's so good, can't leave."
Ain't nothing that good. I'm sorry.
Hey, some of them.
Well, I can't do. I can't do nothing but agree with you on that because Mr. Dwight, I ain't gonna lie, I had one. The thing was so good, made me want to call my mom and be like, "Why come you didn't tell me it was like this?" but
glad I've never had that. Thank you, God.
But at the same time,
right?
She may have been good to me in bed, but she was bad for me in my head.
Yes, say it again, Dad. Say it again, my brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour me another drink on that one. Hold on.
I mean, some men go through the same thing. Now, like Dad, I ain't gonna lie. I had some men that put it on me that good too, but I ain't jumping out the building for them. I don't care if you have sparks coming out.
Yeah, because you're supposed to run.
Out the building.
You are supposed to run from a woman that got that much power. You ain't supposed to stick around and stick with her. No.
I mean, that's easy to say. You said you ain't never had it. Once you get it, I think you change your mind.
No, thank you. I don't want it. I pray every day against it. The devil is a lie.
And you mess around and be like, you just might mess around and be like, okay, maybe that was just a fluke. She can't do that 2 times in a row. Oh no, she can't do that 3 times in a row.
Listen, it only take me one. Listen, it only took me one time to get burned by the stove. I bet you I ain't never got burnt again.
I just learned why I'm single, y'all. Thank y'all for that. Now I know why I'm single.
Hold on. Why would you say that, Queen? Why would you say something like that?
I know why she's saying that, but anywho.
I know I can read between the lines.
Yeah, I know what the gray area look like.
Now,
I'm getting away from that. I am getting the devil is a liar.
Have you had a man, Spicy? Have you had a man? I'm not saying that you have done a man wrong, but have you had a man that if you want to snap your finger and make him do what you want him to do, have you been in that situation?
Here we go. Here we go. See, look, I know by that laugh. I know that laugh. That's the devil.
Yes, I have. Yes, I
So
have.
is this a way to lose a woman? Is this a way to lose a woman?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is what we're talking about. You know, these women stay longer with a guy that's really bad, but they're quick to leave a good guy. And this is trying to work researching. You know, why is it that they quick to leave such a good guy that's really good to them in nutrition form, but they're still hanging there longer with somebody that's mistreating them, that's abusing them, that call them out their name, and not providing for them.
I told you that's their pleasure. That's what they like. That's banana cream pie. Y'all think I'm lying? That's banana cream pie.
Well, let me throw a little pumpkin in there for you because it's not always what the woman like. It's
my God.
That's why I used the word earlier as accustomed, and you got to look at brainwashed. You know, coming up, what they was exposed to. So if they're not accustomed to somebody treating them good, and they're more brainwashed towards dealing with a man that's abusive to them, that's what they're going to be attracted to. That's what is a magnet to them.
Yeah, especially if they ain't never experienced no real man in the home that know how to treat a woman, and then mama got this dude, that dude running in and out the door. That's all they see. So that's what they think it's supposed to be.
That's what I was about to say, Spice.
So my question is, if they like these toxic men, why did they leave them toxic men in the first place?
Because it's not fun to stick with the same one for ever. They just get one and then they go get another one, then they go get another one, then they go get Listen, I personally know a dude that's with a woman that's one of my friends, one of me and Dad's friends. I put it like that. Real good dude. Real cool dude. Uh-oh, we got a phone call. I'm gonna be quiet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Grown Man Talking Incorporated. Good evening. We have Dr. Gilbert on the line.
Dr. G, what's up?
But I want to give you the statistics first of all. 1 out of every 7 women prevent themselves, and watch what I say, prevent themselves from getting into healthy relationships, because 1 out of 5 women view themselves as unworthy of healthy relationships. So on that.
Wow.
Here is the thing. Most of us, we would prefer, now I'm not going to say us, most women prefer unhealthy relationships because we hope to be Captain Save-A-Hoe.
Right.
Because watch this. I want you to be better. And what happens is we go into a relationship wanting more for a man than he wants for himself. And so we want to be what most people call that ride or die. If you think about when LL Cool J said he want that roundaway girl, I need a girl with extensions in her hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2, all of that. We want to be that and then some. So many of us as successful women want to create a successful man. We want to bring them to our level.
Make good sense. Good sense.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so, but then when it doesn't happen, but it takes longer for men to get, oftentimes, not all the time, but it often takes longer for men to achieve the success level that it takes for a woman to get there. Why? Because men mature slower. So therefore, statistically, it takes us longer to, release them, because we like, okay, you know what? You just don't want it. And so we finally realized, okay, we're gonna go and let you go because you just really don't want it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree on that, Dr. Jim. Yeah, some cases, a lot of men they do mature a little bit slower, and sometimes it seems like they really don't want it. I can't argue with you on that. I agree with you on that part. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but
hold on. Can I put like a 3-second interval in here? how is China? How is China that ain't been alive nothing but a swallow of years? Talk about facts, speak that. Girl, go and sit down somewhere.
Okay, I heard what you said, Dr. Jennifer. I heard what you said. But why is it that what if it is it that like what the woman wants the man to be have the type of success that she wants him to have instead of allowing him to be successful in his own way?
You know why? That's a good question, and that had to have come from Dez. Because it ain't but a couple of y'all on that I'm just saying. But no, that's a good
Ain't nobody playing with you. Hold on. Hang your phone up.
Dr. Gilbert, I was really serious about that because I mean it seems as though the way now I'm just going off of the way that you said it. The way that you said it is that she is trying to conform or transform him into the man that she wants him to be and not allowing him to be the man that he wants to be or knows that he is.
Right. But that's where because confirmation comes from conversation. But if the conversation does not happen, then confirmation cannot take place.
But if he's not successful in the way that she feels he should be successful, does that make him not successful?
It doesn't make him not successful, but it makes him not successful in her eyes until the conversation happens. But if the relationship is only built on sex, which is what you all, but that's all that I've been hearing. And I'm gonna just be honest, as a listener, I've heard the common theme of this conversation is how good can you bang me? I have not heard a foundational truth of a real common theme of conversation where there is a foundational truth built on real relationship that will happen when there is no sex. What happens when you get twice the age of Mr. Matt? And
can I say something?
When health fails.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Blue.
Yeah, let me answer that. And you're absolutely right. When I came in, coming out from work, I said we was fun and frolics, and I think that the question that was presented to me was how would I handle that? You know what I'm saying? And no, I didn't go through into the foundational structure as to the culture within my family and how I was raised as a man or how my daughters was raised. But let me help you there. Let me go there because I work in the field too. So I'm saying this, first of all, it's based on how you're taught, how you're grown. What's been fed to you? You know what I'm saying? During the formative years. You know what I'm saying? Now, we go back and we don't try to supersede Mr.
Bratton. Mr. Bratton. I need you to be still because your reception is really going out.
Oh, okay.
You must be in Walmart.
I'm across. I'm all right.
Yeah, you got to get back to us the front door, bro.
Is he still there?
That's that Walmart reception right there.
Dez, did I answer your question while we waiting on him to come back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. In and out, brother.
Hello,
but you froze.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't lost him.
Uh-oh. That's that Walmart.
Did I answer your question?
I'm trying to told you.
Somewhat, yeah. In a roundabout way.
Okay, but I want to answer it directly. Because at the end of the day, when you have a foundational conversation that sets the root of your relationship, you have to be able to know what is the root. And the root can't be set. The root has to be, this is my vision for my life. That's what you say. And then she says, this is the vision for my life. And somewhere it has to meet in the middle, or else you're going to be two separate truths. and you'll never be able to create a forest
Hello.
that will
Hello.
shadow your future together. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Britton,
Hello.
Mr. Britton, can you
Hello.
give me the location?
Did you get back to the door? Come to the light, Karen. Come to the light.
Are you there, Mr. Britton? I think he's having problems.
He's still getting it together. He coming back to the door, y'all.
Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and go to break. Dr. Gilbert, if you're hanging on the line, we hopefully by the end, Dr. Britton can get what he needs to say.
She said, run as fast as you can. You know I'm broke.
You can be a good man and still be a bad partner. See, as men, we take pride in being a good man. But here's the problem. Goodness alone doesn't make you a good partner. You might never cheat, but you also never connect. You might work hard to provide, but you're also emotionally unreachable. You might love to communicate, but you also shut down during conflict. You may love her, but you don't listen to her. You may pray for her, but you don't partner with her. Not because you are trying to be malicious, but because you are underdeveloped in the areas that matter most to her heart. So it's possible to have high character and still lack skills that actually make love work. The Bible says in one translation, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way. Not just a holy way, not just a hard-working way, but in an understanding way. But understanding her takes skill, not just sincerity. And so if you want to lead your marriage well, don't just grow in character, you have to grow in competency. Because goodness without growth doesn't build intimacy, it breeds frustration. That's the standard.
Сочный дым, выдыхаем сладкого. Старый капитан опускается за бабками. Веер из купюр.
Still with us. I don't know if Mr. Britton's with us though.
No, he ain't back yet.
At Walmart, he's in that dead zone. He's in that train.
Yes, sir.
Walmart does it to you all the time.
Okay, Dr. Gilbert is still there.
All right, Dr. Jennifer. Like I said, I agree with some of the things that Dr. Jennifer said. Now, like most men, the only thing is a man have to make his own path in the career, but a woman can definitely help you with that decision. She can definitely help get you to that next level. I had seen it before with some of my friends that was with their now wives, and the women already had it set, but they did help their future husband reach his goal. So that's why I understand where Dr. Jennifer is coming from with that, from her point. Maybe not going the same direction as career as she's going, but the correct direction of career that he likes to take on. She did that backbone to help him reach his potential. So I definitely understand what she's saying.
And
See, that's the difference. I believe that's the difference. No, I was just saying now that's the difference between support versus commands.
a dictatorship. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Most definitely. Yeah. So yeah, I see what you're saying, Des. I agree. I understand what you're saying too. But yeah, a woman can definitely help a man get to his next level. If she really gonna do that, they can be that backbone to push that man to the next level. Yeah, that's when y'all can grow. Y'all can become king and queen of y'all own everything. Y'all. That's what they said, built together and everything. And if you have a woman, a strong woman that's maybe she's more educated, got more money, but yeah, she can. If she loves you that much, she will definitely help you get to that next level. I totally agree with that. But some dudes do drop the ball, and they just don't. They just don't take upon it. They just sit on their
Yeah, but listen, right? That's absolutely all of this that you guys are saying is absolutely true, and I'm agreeing with y'all 1,000%. Right. But what I'm saying is what I was looking at was the fact that we came in speaking upon the problems and the solutions that was needed to those that are on the road that we were talking about. And so that's why we never got to talking about, well, what can a man and a woman do to get themselves back on the right road? I'm not disagreeing with what y'all saying by saying this is what needs to be done.
Right.
Because it does need to be done. But talking about what needs to be done without talking about what's going on is two totally separate conversations. And it really is, because what we're doing right now is you're not acknowledging the fact that just because me and you know what needs to be done to get things straight between men and women don't mean that there are some out there with the same attitudes, behaviors, and conflicts that we're talking about. And that's what it's about. Who out here that take the good dude? Who's out here that takes the good dude for granted? Y'all saying that don't happen? Is that what's going on?
Oh, that happens all the time.
Yeah, Dr. Jennifer, the question, let me ask you the question. Why do you think that it is that women do stay longer? Because this is really what the topic was. Why do women stay longer with somebody that mistreat them and abuse them, but they quick to leave one that is good to them?
That part.
Again, and that was kind of that was proposed. It was proposed in a different way to me. But again, because we ask the question again, one more time.
Why do women stay longer with a man that abuses and mistreats her, but they quick to leave the good guy that treats her good?
Again, because we want to save them, because we want them to be better, because we believe that we have the power to change them. Now, I understand where the conversation travailed into, the bedroom, right? Because girls believe that what's between my legs can change them, but a woman believes that what's between my ears can change them. If I can change what's in their head, then I can get to what's in their heart. Then therefore I can change what's between their legs. Whereas men think from the bottom up, women think from the head down, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, that makes a lot of sense. And again, I agree with you, but the problem is, from my thought process, you can't change what don't want to be changed. I don't care if it come from between your legs or become from between your ears.
I have to agree with Mac on that one.
But see, some people don't grasp onto that. Some people just feel like
because you gotta want to change.
I gotta agree too. I gotta agree too.
Right? If there was a conversation between Mr. Mac and myself, right? If I was trying to enter into a conversation with Mr. Mac and he said he's a professional YouTuber where he and I know I guess he was joking or whatever, I don't know, but he says, I'm a professional YouTuber. I study this stuff all day. And I'm sitting here saying, well, in my mind, I'm studying statistics and ways to make money all day. That will never work.
Absolutely. Because we on two different trajectories.
Right, because we have nothing really to discuss. So it goes back to what Dan said. Now, I can go in my head and I can frustrate myself by trying to make Mr. Mac become a money-making machine in my way.
Right.
Or Mr. Mac can try to change me and make me become a money-making machine in his way. No. The Bible says it like this: can two walk together except they agree? We would never be able to walk together because we can't never agree. Now, we
absolutely
both make money, but how we make the money?
Right.
It's one of the most misquoted scriptures, because most people say, how can two walk together except they agree? When you say how, that means that there has to be a compromise. It means I must compromise my purpose. I must compromise my vision. I must compromise my this. No, some things can't be compromised. And my
absolutely
cannot be compromised.
Absolutely. Hold on. Let me hit you with that.
Somebody in the comments say that they can say why they stayed, because I guess they was wanting to answer the question that Spicy had proposed, where why is it that they stay? And somebody in the comments, I couldn't see who it was, but I did see across the screen. It said
that was Lady K Marie.
Lady K, and I did inbox her, asked if she would call in.
Okay. Now, is Mr. Britton back in the box? Did he want to?
Yeah, Mr. B back.
Go ahead, Mr. B.
And I apologize, y'all. I was in Kroger's. I apologize.
Oh, Kroger's got the dead spot. Okay.
Yeah,
I said Walmart or Kroger's, one of them.
You know, I had to run in
want
Kroger's real
example?
quick. So at any rate, if I can, you know, I'm kind of old, but I'm gonna try to go back and capture
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
essence of what I was trying to say. And basically to sum it all up, you know, we got to follow the blueprints. It's like when we get off track with the blueprint, that's when we find ourselves, you know, doing this, doing that in terms of relationships and the early growth in the relationship. You know, now my mother is the one that really introduced me to sports. The males in my family, you know what I'm saying, they were good. They just didn't introduce me to it, but they were good. And so they gave me some of their teachings. You know, no way in the world, and I'm sorry, but no way in the world is a woman going to be able to develop me in my pursuit for manhood. What she can do is, you know, I got this quote, and I always say, don't change me, enhance me. You know what I'm saying? Which means give me something, but don't try to mold me, right? So
Right.
if your perception is that, and I'm just throwing what I heard last, if somebody's an accountant and they want me to pursue that so that we can have financial wealth and I should follow their footsteps, it's not going to work because it's not my passion. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. I'm going to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my job after a certain age, you know, is to take that child, that male child, and groom him into manhood. There's no way in the world, no woman I know that's going to take me to manhood. None whatsoever. If I start, because you get into immolation. So if I start immolating, you know, what I see this woman do at an early age, we get molded. You know, our speech, our walk, what we say, how we say it. So if I start immolating that female, you know, which God didn't tell me to do, if I start emulating her, then I'm gonna come out and be something other than the man that we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to say what you talk about, but come on with the game. Come on with it.
You hear what I'm saying? So
yes, I hear you with that. Yes, I hear you.
Now a woman, I can't teach a woman to be a woman, but I can teach a woman what to look for in a man, whether he be the right man or the wrong man.
Well, now,
Right.
She gonna pick that up. You know, what we hope is that with our daughters, you know, I joke, but you can best believe my daughters got total confidence in what I say, because even when I wasn't right, you know what I'm saying, I gave them 100% honesty. You know what I'm saying? I showed, you know, I tried to show them what a right man looks like by example of me doing things that wasn't right. You know
And when I was wrong, I go back and say I'm wrong.
And go back
Daddy
and
was
say
wrong
it.
about that.
Yeah, like my daughter, I got a daughter right now. Let me say this real quick. My daughter right now, I got a daughter who came out, right? And it was about 5 or 6 years ago she came out. She was so scared to come out. You know what I'm saying? But she called me and I had to meet her at the gas station. And, you know, and what I got out of it, to make this short, it's like when she told me, she was shaking and she was nervous. And she was like, I'm telling my daddy this. You know what I'm saying? And when she told me, I didn't, you know, I loved her because that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? And I gave her a father's love. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care what she did. I just care what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? My goal, so if I got a woman in my life, my goal is not to change that woman. I'm never gonna change you. Do what you do. But I am gonna try to enhance you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to enhance you. And that may even look like me doing some things a little different. You know what I'm saying? So a real man got to already know that, hey, look, when I bring this mate, this helpmate along, it ain't like she in the job by herself. I got to do some things too. But I'm not gonna change my course. You know, if I make movies, if I'm in the entertainment, if I, you know, I was working at, you know, I was working at the Tower House. I did drug addiction, everything, counseling, all of that. You know what I'm saying? That didn't mean I was gonna do what you did.
I hear you. I hear you, Mr. Britt.
Catch me at home.
I heard.
Let's get the caller in here. Let's get the caller in, everybody.
We have a caller that's been patiently waiting. Caller, welcome to Grown Men Talking.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, queens and kings.
Hello, Lady K.
Hey, lady.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
I've been sitting listening to y'all, and everybody has a very valid point. But speaking from personal experience, the reason why I know I fumbled, and I can count 2 of them that I fumbled, and it was all me. It was never the man, and I can't say it was all me in a negative way, because when you know better, you do better. I didn't know what a good man was. It is not.
Wow.
I like that.
None of that. I had an absent father. I was raised up in the hood, so I had a distorted vision of what a man really was. A man to me was a nigga was a dude who was going out hustling and staying on the streets all night. And he had to have a pistol on him. And you know, that's what was around me. That's what I knew. That's what I thought a man was.
Mm-hmm.
So when I met something that was opposite of that, it was foreign. It was like, what are you doing? That ain't what you're supposed to be doing. I had a
agree with her on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember?
Was
I'm come on, Kay.
I associated sexual advances with proof that the man liked me.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all got me just lighting up and lighting up and lighting up.
I like that.
Listen, the most honest thing I got from her response was, I didn't know what a good man was.
You didn't know.
Because just like go ahead.
That's one thing we do have to understand through all this here. You know, even if you think you know a woman, even if you think you know a man, or you think or know what they expect or what they want, we have to understand there's a lot of fatherless homes.
Yeah, it is.
And if a child or a female or male wasn't taught or instructed on what's good for them, or even given an example, because I can say that for myself, coming up in the, exposure to domestic violence, a dad that all he did was cheat, all he did was come in drunk. He was not there like he was supposed to be as a father to show me what kind of man to be attracted to, because the way he treated my mother, I thought that was love because she hung in there.
That's all you knew.
So we really
yeah.
And if you don't know what love is, how are you going to know how to grasp onto it? What's bad for you? Because all you know is what is bad for you.
And that was the beginning, Spicy. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not cutting you off, baby. But that was the beginning of my journey, was to discover what love was, right? Because I didn't even know what that was, let alone do we talk about good man, good woman, good this. Do you even know what love is to even contradict the you and you? And I had no clue. I didn't know what love was. So once I began to figure out what love was, now I can understand that, hey, if we talk about good men, I can go way back and say, well, I think that brother Abraham in the Bible was a good man. But if I pull the measuring stick out between me and him, I'm a good dude, but I can't even dust the sand off his sandals. Nothing. I'm trying to be like that. So what am I going to inspire to now? What's my example? Is it my daddy? No. Is it any of my uncles? No. What really good men is? And to me, if you ask me, if we being honest, the good man is the man that not only upholds the laws of God, but also willing to give his life for the laws of God. That's the good man to me. I don't know what y'all think a good man is. To me, I think the man that's gonna roll out and do what he need to do for God, that's the good man.
Yeah.
To me.
And I kind of, and I agree also with Kay Marie, because, I kind of share that same sentiment with her, because, I always say, I know that I've lost good women, but it took a little time and maturity, because at one point in my life, I wanted that go-getter. I wanted that girl that was out there. She was out there getting it. She was in the club. She was doing this. She was doing that. She was on the move, constantly on the move. not realizing that when I had the woman that just wanted to go to work, come home, take care of the kids, take care of the house, and that's it. That's all she wanted to do. Every now and again, she might want to go out on the town, and do a little something. But she wasn't, all she was focused on was making sure that she the family, and making sure that she had a happy home. And that's one thing at one point in my life, I didn't realize what that was. But having multiple good women like that versus having multiple women who you gonna watch the kids, I got something to go do.
Right.
Or that woman, like, you be like, where you at? I thought you're supposed to call me. Why come you ain't here yet? Or the one that ain't picking up the phone, the one that's not responding to the text message. Because at one point in time, now this is just me personally, I believe, and I'm still going through it and fighting, trying to get away from it, but being addicted to toxicity is a drug.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And a comfortable drug at that.
Yes.
And
that's go ahead, bro. Come on.
No, that toxicity, that's the drug that's like a mental crack.
Mm-hmm.
It's there for you when you feel comfortable, because one of the things that I always noticed that when everything was going so good in my relationship, so good. Oh, we so perfect. We in sync. We doing this, blah, blah, blah. But a little part of me was like, something ain't right. Everything is going too good. Something ain't right. And then I would be the one to do something to bring in the toxicity so that I can feel comfortable and have a high moment.
Wow. Queen, are you there?
I am.
Come on, girl.
I'm here.
What you have to say? Go ahead
here.
and put your 2 cents in. Go ahead and put your 2 cents in.
Well, I'm a little confused because we went from one topic to a whole nother one, but
it's all in one though.
It's all in one though. It's just a different, because like Brother Days and them said, like, and Kay, some men didn't know how to love because of the way they was brought up. They didn't have nobody to show them, lead them, and they thought this way or that way was the way to love somebody because that's all they saw. So
okay, host, the caller is still on the line as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you still on the line? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like a lot of times too, like what's a good man to Icy may not be a good man to me.
Exactly.
So it's not a straight blueprint on what's a good man. It goes by each person. And so you have to get a good man to you. And doing that, for me, it was trial and error. Mm-hmm. I had to discover on my own. My mom didn't bring none of her boyfriends around. I didn't have no uncles around. Each one of my cousins got 3 or 4 baby mamas. So y'all know just what kind of example that was. That example, I literally had to figure it out. So a lot of times when people say, "Oh, they just like the fun thugs," or they don't know no better.
Right.
How to put that environment, and I just want to put that in the equation.
You just made a very valid point. You made a very valid point though too, because even though the examples that I had around me as good men, they were good men, but they was good men with some bad habits.
Yeah, Des, you're right. You got a lot of good men. They got a lot of bad habits.
Yeah, they gonna take care. They gonna go to work every day. They gonna come home. They gonna take care of the family. But every now and again, they going to go see their other family.
You're right. I have seen that happen a lot. I agree 100% on that. You're definitely right on that part. Well, I hear the music playing. Look, y'all, don't go nowhere. We got a little bit more to talk about on this before we jump out. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back in either 2 and 2 or maybe 1 to 1.
And thank you, caller, for calling in. We appreciate it.
Thank all the callers for calling in.
You got a lot of women my age, a little bit younger, I'm going to say 45 and up, that have dedicated their youth to a loser. They have dedicated their loyalty, their whole life to a man that God don't even want you to be with. A lot of y'all will deal with emotional pain, emotional trauma, breadcrumbing, financial abuse, cheating, lying, or physically and mentally abusive. You will deal with that because you're too scared to be by yourself. Do you know me, Auntie? Yes, I do. I used to be you. You're too scared to be by yourself, so you just put up with anything. It's not going to get no easier. That's a relationship God is trying to show you He don't want you in, because it's not love. Because guess what? If it came from God, it's a peaceful thing. Anything from God is good. But if it didn't come from God, it's going to cause all kind of chaos and trauma in your life. Listen up and know your worth. Quit trying to prove your worth to a demon, baby, because they don't care. A lot of y'all women my age should know better. Y'all on them dating sites, y'all just want a man. I was looking at one of the chicks I followed on TikTok, and she trying to ask the dude that she duetted with, what's his cash out? She ain't nothing but a trick, baby. I can't be with no woman that thinks she gotta pay and deal with all kind of drama in her life, because all in the name of love. Quit being trick or treat, baby. Don't no man want no woman like that.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna ask my men on the panel if they would, after the live ends, if they would stay in the window for a short meeting. Please stay in the window for a short meeting. Also, make sure y'all tune in next Friday as the Grown Men Talking Incorporated comes back to your screen with Generational Disruptive Path. When you have children out there now to where they're destroying people's property, what is this world coming to? Listen in on next week and find out. Also, we have Family Game Day tomorrow. Same time, same place. Make sure you come in and tune in, share, because we're going to have some family fun. Also, if you're a poet and you know it, please don't be discouraged by anything. Bring your gift forward before those video cameras and send it over, because you never know. You might be 2026 chosen powerful poet.
All right. I'm going to ask Miss Queen, are you in there in your house? Where you at? There she go. There she is. Now, Queen, did you get a chance to see that video?
I did. I got a chance to see that. Well, some of it, because it was like it was breaking up. I got to see some of it.
Okay. Well, the part you saw, what you think about that video? You know, as she was saying,
I didn't really get a chance to see a lot of it.
She was talking about some of the older women out there, you know, and the 40s and so out here doing the things that the younger women are doing, and even
it was like we dedicated most of our life to losers. I kind of like got a little rub, but which is actually true. I can actually vouch for that. It's because it took me all the way up until now, because sometimes I sit back and go, a lot of my time was wasted on people who didn't even deserve my time or my energy. I mean, there are a lot. Like if I go back in time, I will reset everything. But there were a lot of people that wasn't worthy of me. Like they wasn't in my caliber at all. But it does go back to, you know, generational things. You know, I have to say, when I was younger, I was attracted to the dope boys. You know, drug dealers and stuff like that. So I kind of like I can understand a lot. I didn't know no better. I didn't know. My mom didn't say, "Hey, don't do that, do that." My mom didn't care about me, so she didn't care what I did. So the streets is how I learned. So the streets is how I learned. So as time went on, I'm like, dang, and I got wiser. I needed that wisdom. I didn't have that wisdom. Nobody was saying, hey, this is what can happen, this, and this. I didn't have that wisdom. So I grew that wisdom. So as I got older, I started learning the game of guys. I had my cousins starting to tell me now. So I've learned a lot from watching my cousins and my brothers and things like that. But just because we learn them, we people learn from mistakes. People can tell us stuff all day, but we have to make our own mistakes. So I didn't know what love was either. That's probably why I was running wild and rampant at the same time. But my preference was like, okay, now I see. I'm like, okay, now I've been with this person, and I've had one good person, but that one good person wasn't exactly good himself. I mean, he was a good, I say, how would I want to put it? Oh goodness, what's the word I'm looking for? Jesus. It's a word. I'm trying to think of the word. I don't want to say he was a good project. I don't want to say like he was like oh my gosh, what is the word? Like, well, he was I just put it like this. He was a good person, but he needed training. Meaning like it was certain qualities. Like he could have been a really good man. It's just that either he was scared that something good was gonna happen. Wait a minute, baby. Or I can't think of the daggone word, but I wish I could think of it. I'll probably think of it later. But he was a good candidate. Okay. He just needed to be molded. His problem is he was the inconsistency. That was that man's only problem. And then he just felt like as time went on, he started changing. So now he felt the need to lie and start doing everything every other guy was doing. But he would have been really good. It's just the fact that the inconsistency wasn't there. He was inconsistent. I'm sorry. He was inconsistent. The consistency wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Boy, he wants your attention, girl. You better see what that little man wants.
So now I know the difference. Now I know the difference between a good man and the man you ain't got no business even fooling around with.
Now, Queen, let me ask this quick question. Well, how do you feel about women in their 40s doing the same thing? They are 40 or older, and they doing what the young women are doing. They still dealing with these men that are being very disrespectful and just dogging them out. How do you feel about these women that's much older that should know better?
Well, I feel like if they're like older, like I'm 48, so there's older women that are older than me, they should have learned. That's why I said earlier that you should learn from your mistakes. If you make a mistake, you should learn from it. That means the last dude he was treating you bad, and then the next man you get with, he not treating you bad. That's a stepping stool right there. That's a learning point right there. That's a turning point. So then, if you as you go on, you learn what you don't like and what you do like.
Okay, all right.
So at that point, you should have learned what you like, what you didn't like, what you tolerate, what not to tolerate. So if they're still going through the same thing that these young girls are going through, that just make them flat out stupid because you should learn. That's like somebody telling you that.
Not me,
I ain't gonna bite my tongue. I said what people scared to say. I ain't gonna bite my tongue. That's like telling somebody the stove is hot. Don't touch the flame. They keep touching it. Right. Like how many times is it gonna take you to learn that it's hot? It's gonna burn. I'm just saying.
That's right.
So I got a question.
What's that, Mr. Britt?
You know, if y'all don't mind, it's a couple of questions. One is, what is the definition of love? Somebody give me the definition of love. Define love.
Love to me is a very strong feeling that is shared upon two people, where there's loyalty and there is trust. They are no longer two people; they are one person.
Okay, but what?
Okay, somebody else give me a definition of love.
Mr. Braden, now people say they love is being there for somebody that when it's really like this. My definition is if I'm married to a woman, or I'm with a woman, and she came, say for instance, she get ill and we can't have the we can't perform or we can't have intimacy together. If I'm gonna stay with her, yeah, I'm gonna stay with her. I'm committed to the end. So whatever sickness she's going through, and I think a lot of people get that, it's easy to say I love you, but when somebody truly gets sick and they can't do the things they used to do, are you truly gonna stay with that person? People say, "Oh yeah, but if that person actually gets sick and they can't do the things they used to do, even the things in the bedroom, truly, how many people is going to stay in that relationship?" Now, I would stay in that relationship. I can't speak for everybody else, but to me, that's true love. I'm not gonna walk out on that person.
I'm not going nowhere. If I truly love somebody, I'm not going nowhere. Because me being a Libra, that's what I am. That's very wrong. Why would you? And then you get with the man that.
So can I let me finish with my point? So I heard a couple of different definitions of love, and they all sound nice. I heard commitment. When I asked about love, being sick and staying there to the bitter end with them. That's called commitment to me. That's commitment. That's commitment. That's not love. That's a different word. And there's a lot of people in relationships that stay in a relationship because they committed to it for certain circumstances. Some because of the kids, some because of the illness, some for the money, some for this. That's called commitment, not love. You may want to color it love so you can continue to masquerade, but ain't none of that love. You know what I'm saying? See, love is when you're willing to go for me. And then I got to be totally honest. For me, I don't even think I conquered love yet. I mean, real, true love. Because, I'm alone. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, it takes a lot to fool with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a handful. Right. You know what I mean? And, but I know I'm a loyal person. I can be loyal to you. I can be committed to you. You know what I'm saying? I can wake up with these feelings that are similar to what we say love is. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the closest I had to love, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have it while they was there. I had it when they was gone. See, so sometimes we don't really understand. We satisfied. I think it's not a love thing. I think for me, that's a wrong term. I think we just find somebody that we can be satisfied with, that we can live with, that we can go through life with, we can be on a journey with. Those are companions. Those are concubines. Those are the best friends. But if you take all of that, then I guess you do experience some euphoria of love. See, because I got a person who I swore to death I loved when I was in the 6th grade. Still love them to death. But that was because they provided this feeling, this euphoric feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I kept chasing that. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day, you know what I'm saying? Like when my kids' mother died of cancer, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to say, I loved her dirty drawers. I loved her. You know what I'm saying? I loved that woman. You know what I mean? And I know, and I want to be able to say that she loved me. But that woman trusted me. Because she wrote me a letter and said, I trust you to take care of our babies. That's the love I got for you, because I know you're going to love them babies. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take care of our legacy. But to say that I'm in love, I love that person in the sense that we talking about, oh, I love you. Shit, come on, let's keep it 1,000.
I'm going to say this, Mr. Britton, I really do thank you for this, because it just brought up when I started off the show by myself, and I think I need to bring it up again, where we discussed the different types of love. Right. And I think that's the discussion we're going to have next Saturday. It's about the different types of love. Because I think what it is, a lot of people in this world today truly do not know the true meaning of love, not even loving yourself.
They just run around and just throw it around. I love you.
I mean,
Now,
but is
that
there a
ain't
true
true with me and
definition of
Spicy. I
love?
want y'all to hear this. That ain't true. Don't y'all get it twisted. When it comes down to me and Spicy, y'all leave that alone.
Okay.
Is
You know I love you.
Is there a true definition of love?
Can I get a little bit of seasoning salt on this chicken?
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
There's no true definition of love. Love is emotional. Love is an emotional thing. It's not physical. I mean, when you love somebody with your heart and your mind, not your body. I mean, no, it's a spiritual thing.
Right. I agree with you.
For me, right?
Next weekend, make sure y'all tune in live with us because next weekend it is going to be official. We're going to discuss the different types of love and also how to love yourself.
All right. All right. Let me get some seasoning salt on this chicken, man.
Go ahead.
Check me out.
Spice it up.
Not too much season.
In all my years of learning, for me, a woman set me straight that I didn't even know was setting me straight at the time. I so disagreed with this woman. I've had this conversation countless times. When it boiled down to what is love for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's two things, right? Since I am so, I mean, you might not believe it. I don't care if you believe it or not. I love God so much that nothing else comes from that belief. So to keep this real short, God said in his book, he said, for God so loved the world that he gave, and stop there.
Mm-hmm.
We know what he gave, but let's stop at gave. God so loved the world that he gave. That let me know that love didn't belong to me.
Right.
He gifted me something. So who am I to be an Indian giver, or who am I to be an ungrate to give away something that was gave to me as a gift?
Mm-hmm.
However, I learned that you don't have to give away to share. And so the woman that taught me, she said, I want a person in my life that they can come into my life and share the good and the bad about themselves, and it will never hinder how I feel about them.
Mm-hmm.
That's love to me, because God gave to us so that we could come back to him and give to him no matter the good or the bad.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't affect how he feels about us. So I go back to God even when I'm wrong or right, and I say, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't try to do this, or I didn't mean to do this, or I know I did that, but could you please look out for me? Because I don't want to burn.
Right.
And I found that he's to be the most forgiving. And so if I found that he's to be so forgiving of all the wrong that I've done, and believe me, I promise you, all the wrong that I've done, who am I to sit up here and tell you who you are? Who am I to sit up here and tell you that you ain't worthy of being in my life and sharing something with me? Who am I to tell you that I got conditions on the reasons why you come in my life, unless the conditions that you bring into my life disrupt my life? Who am I, really? Because I'm nobody compared to the men and the women in the past that then loved us so much that they then gave their life so we could sit down and have a podcast and drink wine and smoke cigarettes and talk about what's wrong in the world today. I love them brothers and sisters unconditionally. There's nothing that I wouldn't give in my heart to say thank you to the people that has gone on and done things for us. So regarding a relationship, if I feel that way about people that I've never met, that I've never known, but I love the Martin Luther Kings or the Malcolm X's or the Rosa Parks and things of that nature, then who am I to say, hey, I love Dez? And I mean that. I love Spicy. I mean that. I love Mr. B. I love Dwight, Queen D. I mean that. Unconditionally. Because who am I? Who am I? I'm not greater than nobody on this panel, but I ain't worse than nobody on this panel either. I just know that there's a lot of growth that needs to come forward for me to present the me that I want you to see so that you can believe the words that's coming out my mouth when I say, I love you, man. I love y'all. I miss y'all on a week-to-week basis. I missed y'all that year that I missed out not being on the podcast. And now that I'm back, I look forward to seeing y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's my love. I don't know what nobody else's is. Everybody got different definitions, like my brother Dad said. But for me, there's no condition. Because who am I to condition you? I just don't want no bad stuff in my life. So the only condition, if I'm conditioning you, is, I'm sorry, I'm going to be the one to cuss big tonight. Keep your bullshit over there. Other than that, we good. I've grown some fruitful relationships. I've learned a lot from Brother Dwight, Spicy, Sister Teresa, Keisha, even King D, Mr. B, and everybody else on this panel. Because I'm nobody, man. I only get to be somebody through you because people make person. Person don't make people. Y'all make me who I am. Thank you for listening to me.
Oh, no problem, brother. Yes, you got anything that you might say?
I gotta see.
Say that again.
You got anything to say about love, Des?
Well, no, I think I said, and you know, to me, like I said in the comments, everybody's definition of love is different. You know, and to me personally, true love is unconditional.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I don't. You don't have to do this for me to love you. And when I do love you, I love you with a purpose.
All right now.
And the purpose is to make you a better person. Because if I can love you the right way, the way that I feel is the right way, and you can perceive and receive the love that I give to you the right way, unconditionally, we both gonna prosper. And you know, that's just an example of the power of love per se.
We're going to say the rest about love next week.
Mikey said, stop talking about love. Stop talking about love. Mikey said, I would love it if y'all stop talking about love.
Well,
how about that?
I don't have to say about love, but I do want to ask Spicy this.
Well.
Spicy, the video that we saw before we, start giving our own opinion. What do you feel about that older lady, what she said in the video about women, I guess 40, 45 and older, acting like a lot of these young ladies?
I got something to say about that video.
I do agree with her, and I'm gonna be honest. I do agree with her, and you have to look deeper into words and what point she's making, because you do have a lot of these older women that missed out on their younger years. And you have some of these women trying to recapture what they lost, which they're not capturing, that they should be in growth and wisdom, not going backwards, but going forward, But you do have these women that missed out so much in their life, that's been in prison from having a life when they was younger, to where they want to try to relive it because they feel like now, I'm free. I don't have no chains on me no more. I'm not being bounded by nothing. I don't have no kids. So let me live life. To where some of them are wearing things that's not appropriate in their age. Not saying that clothing has expiration to it, because I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I pay for it.
Hey, can I respond to you, Spicy? What you just said?
Yeah.
What you laughing for?
I'm outside of the outside box.
She said something that made me think. And this is what I would have to say to you in response to everything you just said. Now, y'all hold on and listen to this.
Uh-oh.
makes any difference. I still love you, girl. You're
staying
my
there.
weakness. You
Spice, are you listening?
changed my world. Share my life. Trust in me.
Oh,
You're all I want. Everything I need. That's that love shit.
okay.
And that's one of my weaknesses when a man can sing and he sings to me.
Y'all is a mess to me. I'm not playing with y'all.
And I can cook. I just don't do
I am
windows.
Lord,
not
Spicy had
playing
to
with
come on
you.
camera for that. Mr. B.
You right about
Spicy done popped up in the camera. You started with that.
Hey,
Damn.
I just don't do windows. I take out trash. I just don't do windows.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, baby.
He said, "Let me be your housekeeper, girl."
You know what I'm saying? I do foot rubs, massages. I wash hair. I even go ahead and do your hair for you.
I'm not playing with y'all. It's too late. It's too late. I'm not playing with y'all.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
got to ring the last bell.
I'm here for all of it.
You say
I'm
what?
here for all of it.
Y'all a mess.
Spicy, if you smile any harder, your cheeks gonna turn red. But I ain't gonna tell nobody else. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, they about to pop. They about to pop.
I know, right?
Once you pop,
They about to pop.
Everything I
look,
need.
he gonna keep on singing too. Check him out.
Look at Brett still singing to him, boy. He breaking it down, y'all. He breaking it down.
I'm not being broke. I'm not very hard to get broken.
Look, check this out. Check it out when you check it out, y'all. Don't tell nobody else. That's all I'm saying.
You look at all that yellow cheek when he be getting on me about little TikTok videos I be saying, you better put that away. But
Yeah. I be watching you and you and Dwight been making some heck of a stuff. But I be watching you and I be like, she just don't know I'm watching her. She better She know how I am about that neck too. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all don't know about that neck. But,
Not about the neck. Wait a minute, the neck? What about the neck?
And so on next week's topic.
We talking about next. We're gonna talk about next on next week's topic.
So
right.
We have a meeting to attend after the show, so guys, still please stay in. Queen,
y'all better come on.
Queen, I do appreciate you coming in with Dwight. You know, every
No,
time.
thank you, Queen. Anytime.
That means we got a meeting, Queen. You can't go nowhere.
Oh, okay. I say.
I had to point it out because Queen ass will disappear quicker than the New York Second. I promise you. I'm gonna tell on her ass broadcasting. Yes, she will.
AKA she'll disappear quicker than a brother Mac.
Listen, and I disappear on the nigga. So if she disappear quicker than me, it's a problem.
Yeah,
the show.
You have any last words?
Yes, anybody got any last words about the show? This is no time to do it.
Man, who got the nutrition?
Yeah. Well,
Mr. Britton.
Everybody gets a couple of things they got to say before we start.
Yeah, I got some nutrition for you.
Mr. B got the nutrition, everybody.
This is serious business here. The one thing that if we want to discover love, first discover yourself. Then you'll find true love.
Okay. Anybody else?
I mean, what can you say after that? I mean, because that ain't nothing but the truth. If you don't love you, how you gonna love somebody else?
That's true.
You gotta love the musty and everything about you is all I'm saying though when we talking about it.
Because
somebody
discussion.
Yeah.
Next week we'll see y'all next week talking about the real deal. But this week we love y'all. And Dr. G, don't be over there on Facebook talking about who giving you a headache. But let's continue on, everybody.
She said that was me.
Yeah.
No, I went over there and seen it. It said Mac giving me a headache. I went over there and seen it.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and let the owner take over.
Well, I just want to say this has been a great show. I love everybody on the show. I'm glad that everybody showed up. look, y'all tune in tomorrow as well because we will be having a game show. Me and Spicy will be talking about the game. So we're going to come up with something. So we plan on having fun tomorrow. And we just appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching the show. I want to thank Kay, Dr. Jennifer for calling in. And this has been a very interesting show. And if y'all have any ideas for us to talk about, you get in contact with Spice and myself, and we'll talk about it. So, and also don't forget, like the people doing poetry, hey, get it in because we don't want the judges sitting here scrambling. So please get those videos in. So with that being said, Matt, take it.
Run as fast as you can. You know I'm broke, ain't got no man, but I need that 40 in my hand, and I ain't gonna call you back again. It's early Monday morning. Guess what? I think the girl done got broke again. Ooh. She do the same thing every weekend. She can disappear Friday, but Monday she calling me in, cause I'm around that little 40.
You don't need no love if you got 40.
I like to party hard on the weekend, because Monday she not.
Good night, everybody.